Hi everyone, this is Meenakshi Ramesh from tappywaytohealing.com. Today is day 18 in the 21 day letting go tapping video series. Today's topic is letting go of the need to make quick decisions or hasty decisions. This was again a request from someone. This topic was requested. So before I tap, I want to share a quote. Sometimes the hardest part isn't letting go, but rather learning to start over. Sometimes the hardest part isn't letting go, but rather learning to start over. Nicole Sobin. So this request says that I want to be able to let go of the urge to take decisions. So I just added the quick or hasty word because that's what it means. Like, every time you feel this urge that, oh my God, I have to make a decision or else, that kind of a feeling, we are actually coming from a place of fear and doubt. And then waiting patiently, giving the decisions a second thought. So I'll definitely include what you said, shared in the tapping statement. And let's get started. Go to the side of your hand. Even though I have this urge to make a decision quickly and hastily, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though the part of me that urges me to make a decision really quick, I send love and kindness to this part of me. Even though this urge to make a decision stems from fear of the unknown, fear of uncertainties, and fear of worst case scenarios, I choose to acknowledge these fears and I'm open to letting them go. Go to the eyebrow. I am unable to let go of this urge to take decisions really soon. I want to be able to wait patiently, giving the decisions that we take a second thought. There is a part of me that is constantly telling me it has to be now or never. This is a part of me that comes from fear. And there is really nothing wrong in being fearful of the future and being afraid of emergencies and uncertain events. But the first step for me to even let go is to acknowledge the fear-based thoughts that keep me stuck. The fear-based thoughts that urge me to take a decision. When I begin to voice my fear by acknowledging that I am urged to make a decision only because I am so afraid And I'm so afraid of worst case scenarios. As I begin to acknowledge what will happen if I'm unable to make a decision right now, I'm open to better possibilities. The part of me that begins to think, if I do not make a decision now, I'll never be able to make a decision in future, is also afraid that I may miss opportunities that are available right now. The fear of missing out, the fear of not acting sooner, the fear that I will not have any options. As I begin to tap on each of these fears, I recognize that this is the primitive part of my nervous system that is constantly under fight or flight. And the more I begin to soothe my nervous system, I begin to clear the energy body, create space within me, and create space outside of me. When I'm in a place of calm and peace, I'm able to think clearly and be able to evaluate the decisions that I need to make. I give myself permission to let go of this urge to make hasty decisions and wait patiently, giving the decisions that we take a second thought. The more I pause and take a step back and think, I begin the process of letting go. The more I let go of what I want, the easier it is going to be for me to get what I want. So stop tapping, take a deep breath. So this is something I learned from my mentor. When we do not have clarity, we are confused as to whether we are making the right decision or whether we are just rushing. Always tune into your body. If you are a kinesthetic person like me, you will be able to immediately feel it in your body. So think of the decision that you want to make and close your eyes and tune into your body. And then notice when you think about this decision, does it feel light or heavy? So if it feels light, then that is an indication that you are on the right track. You can move forward. But if it feels heavy and you feel this, discomfort anywhere in your body, then that's a clue that maybe, you need to put it off for now. So this is something I learned from my mentor. So every time during our business coaching calls, she would always ask us, when we put a question to her and ask her for advice, she will always say, okay, let's test this out. Does it feel light or heavy? So this is something you can do for yourself. The other thing is, when we let go, it doesn't mean that, there is also a part of us that is afraid that we may not act upon what action need to be taken. Sometimes it's also this fear that, okay, if I don't act now, then I'm just putting it off forever, that I won't be able to move forward with whatever I'm pursuing. But that's not the case. Sometimes letting go can be just a temporary thing, and it's like, just the pressure, you're just letting the pressure off. And then when you just do that, it's almost like a spring, right? When you have like a spring, if you just let it go, it just bounces back, and then it just comes back to us, right? It's like springing back. So it's kind of like that. I don't know if that's the right analogy, but what I meant is, it's just when you just let it go, it becomes easier to get back to whatever you wanted to do in the first place. So that's something I want to share as well, along with the tapping. So I hope this tapping video was helpful. Please feel free to share your comments and feedback, and let me know if you want me to add anything more, and I will be happy to make another video also. All right, so that's all in today's video. I'll see you all again again tomorrow with another video. Thank you for this tapping request. And we are honoring individuals on the autism spectrum, their families and caregivers, because April is Autism Awareness Month. Bye. See you tomorrow.